What we're going to do now is correct this block, and we need to modify it. And what we're going to do first is break up the block back to the individual entities that it's made up of. Let me take my modify toolbar, pull that out so you can see. I'm going to be using this icon, the one that indicates explode. When you explode a block, you're breaking it back down to the individual parts. So let's go ahead and select explode. Now we need to select the objects, and this is our object, and we enter. And just like that, it's back to the way we need it to be. Let me zoom window, focus on this area. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the objects and place them on layer 0. Tap the escape key, that goes away. And now we are ready to create this block again. So, going to our icon, make block, the name. Since I already made it, it's listed, and I'm going to select the text. Next, I'm going to pick the base point. I'm going to make sure to pick the exact same base point as I had done before using this endpoint. And of course, it probably would have made more sense to select the midpoint, because when you place a sink, you're always centering it on a window, it seems. Let's go back and select the endpoint. Next thing I want to do is select the objects. Currently indicates 20 objects selected, but I just want to make sure that I've done that. I want to create object from block geometry, inches, and I'm going to change the description. It's a sink this time. Going to select OK. Sink is already defined. Do you want to redefine it? Our answer to that is yes. So when we select yes, what has happened is we've created the block, and since it was on layer 0, it is now taking on the color properties of the current layer. As you can see, the other block is doing the same thing. When you redefine one block, it will redefine the other definitions that are on the screen. So it's taken and defined this one properly for us. Now I'm going to select it and place it on the correct layer. Tap my escape key. I can take this one and let's see, is it really working right? Yes, it is, because whatever layer I put it on, it's taking on those color properties. Putting it back on a fix. Zoom back, zoom previous here, and I don't need that anymore. I'm going to erase it, and I think I'll do the same with this one, erase it. Reviewing again, to insert a block, I can go to this icon, select insert, select from my pull down either the refrigerator or the sink. By the way, the name here, ArcTick, refers to the architectural tick mark that is in our dimension string. So let me select sink. And if I didn't want to specify on screen, I could deselect this and it will place it exactly at 0, 0, but that's not what I want. Scale again, we draw it 1 to 1, therefore we insert it 1 to 1, and the rotation for the most part remains 0. The other option I have available to me is to bring the object in exploded. Let's give that a try. Let's select explode, select OK, and I'm going to insert the block here. Notice how it's not giving me that preview. So I'm going to place it here, and what ends up happening is I brought it in, but it's exploded. Getting rid of the grips there. So sometimes you need that option, sometimes you don't. Zoom back out, and I can erase this.